I hope you guys can hear me now. This is Master Shaman Qhia going on live on YouTube on the Spring Friday. Come on in with me. All right. There's also the chat on the side if you guys want to chat, if you guys want to say, ask anything in regards to your spiritual journeys. Today, this is Spring Friday on this Friday. And I'm here for you. I'm here to help you guys get through your journeys on these Spring Fridays. Also to answer any questions that you may have on anything. When I say anything, please be also appropriate as well. Something of concern to you, let's just say, okay? And today, the topic that I'm going to be talking about is the root cause or the root causes of bad or negative communication. So when you communicate, what is it that is causing, and whatever, however you communicate, right? Whatever, however you communicate, what is the root cause of bad or negative communication? So also in Hmong, the language, right? So niteli yo ikho shekhana bu yo ikho or jing jing yo ko chi ko jing ko chi ko men ko chi ko yo ko wa ne no yo tao tia ko no de and no chi ko jing de ko chi ko jing de and no ni to ni chu shi thì mà nói chị nếu như ít khó kỹ yếu lộc tới mình nhỏ thì khó nói yếu khó root cause yếu để lú hậu bầu anh nó yếu mù còn đòn gì đó khó kỹ chỉ yếu lợ yếu thầu có chỉ khi khó chân thầu có chỉ mua khó anh nó yếu là yếu khó chân là có thực hành. Okay, so today I wanted to talk in English and then also in my Hmonglish as well, because I have been getting some comments for me to talk Hmong or more Hmong for my Hmong viewers as well. So first off, we'll go with the English version. Okay, so root causes of bad or negative communication. Before I start, everyone, go out in the chat, live chat, and comment Juju Chi. Warm blessings, Anna Moore, you are here with me. Warm blessings. And I also have Dralia, and you're here with me as well. Whoever's watching right now, come on in and also share. Please go share this because people really need to know what is the truth or what is this cause of bad communication, right? They also need to hear it as in who is telling this, right? Why am I saying this today? Why is this needed so much in mankind right now, especially the world that we live in and the society that we live in and what we've become for some of us, right? So I'm talking about today the root cause of bad or negative communication. The Hmong tế bây giờ khi có chân nhỏ, nhưng nếu chỉ khi có chân thì nó yo iko or they ming to ne dan they know. So and then we'll leave, guys. If you guys want the one card reading, it's a pull out, it's a one card pull free. If you guys want more in-depth to 3 card readings, that is a $10 donation or $10 fee. It's down there, or I guess I may not have it down there right now, but I will throw that down there or on the side chat here. To donate to palaiji@gmail.com. Just sending that out there. And of course, a warm blessings to our Freeing Friday. And remember to type in Juju Chi. I know some of you are typing in that Juju Chi for me. And yes, you're welcome, Fredio Vang. Thanks for, he says, thanks for talking about this. It's a very important topic in my opinion. Yes, so because communication is the main important thing of human beings. If we cannot communicate correctly, if we cannot communicate with honesty, if we cannot communicate with integrity, whether that's a business, whether that's personal, it doesn't matter, because integrity and honesty is the key, okay, to better communication, or just communication in general, right? And to be also more clear about your honesty and integrity. So, what is the root cause of bad or negative communication? I'm telling you guys, it goes back to the golden rule or the natural laws of the universe. And I will continue to talk about these natural laws, or the laws of the universe is what I call them. It is what my spirit guides call them. It is what I was taught with my spiritual teachers. And my spiritual teachers are actual spirits, right? So if you guys don't know about me, I'm Master Shaman Palai Chi with Falipi Healing. Falipi Healing, that name came from my spirit guides back in 2006, 2005, 6 there. And it was when I first started. I'll tell you guys that, just a reminder, that I started my journey, my long journey, when I was 2. But when I really found my spirit guides was back in 2005, 2006, when there was a huge trauma in my life. So here today, I'm with you today to support you here live on my Freeing Fridays. Of course, it's free, and it's a Freeing Friday, so it's supposed to help you free yourselves and be comfortable about asking the questions that you have been, it's been pressing on your mind, and maybe you've seen it out there, but you're quiet about it, and something doesn't feel right, and something doesn't feel like it's honest, or like there's integrity there. Whoever it is that you are following or maybe influencing you, because somehow you are either following somebody, or someone is influencing you, or you are influencing them. And this is very important, a very important topic, because this is our future. So whatever is coming your way, okay, in the thoughts, whether it's spiritual, whether it's by person, right, literally a person in front of you, or whoever it is that is posting on social media, you guys are following that person somehow. If you're reading their stories, if you're reading their content, same goes with mine, right? You guys are following or are reading and are being influenced in some way by a person that you are reading upon their content. So I want you guys to just get it here, right, and get it right, and read between the lines of the intention of that comment or of that post. What is the intention of the post? Okay. And this goes back to the root cause of bad or negative communication. Why? Because honesty is the key that is missing if you are getting bad or negative communication. There is something that goes to that root, right? The cause of that bad or negative communication. And it's definitely not with honesty, definitely not with integrity. So a person, when they communicate and something turns out to be a bad or negative communication, because either one lie leads to another lie, and then it compiles upon each other, right? I'll say, guys, and I want you to hear it from me, Master Shaman Palai Chi, that honesty is the best policy. This is something of a quote that someone said. I believe it was more towards to Franklin, or was it Ben Franklin? Benjamin Franklin is the one that was famous for saying that. Although there was another person, I believe it was Edwin Sandy, whatever his name was, right? Edward Sandy. That is probably his original quote. I'm not sure. You guys can go look it up. But I just know that being honest and telling other people what you don't know, right? Just say, okay, I don't know this, right? You want to say that if you didn't know it, right? Then to lie and say that you know something, And you guys, I want to teach you today how to read between the lines. If you haven't been able to read between the lines lately and you've been following someone and you think, hey, that's awesome, what they're saying is cool. But then if you read between the lines and they don't know it to the root, and they have not learned what the root is, but they maybe are following someone else, they are maybe copying someone else's language or content or whatever they're saying, right? The concept. And they can't go to the root of that and to explain that, then there's something there, right? If you guys are reading between the lines, there's a communication there that is not honest and does not have integrity. So integrity is what? When the person says something, they've got to also do that thing, right? When they say something, it relates to what they do, or it coincides, it comes together with what their action is. So what they say is also what they do. And that is integrity, okay? Again, honesty is the best policy. So remember that in your brains today to help you guys, if you guys are going on a spiritual journey, and I'll put that out there again, because if you are on a spiritual journey and you are not being honest with your communication, well, that's already the root cause of not having a good relationship. This is with your family members. This is with your love relationship. If you don't have a relationship with anybody romantically, this can be any relationship that you have with a friend, with a person that you may think that may be your partner. This could also be a relationship with your relatives, people that know you and know you from childhood, right? And know how you are. This can also be a relationship with parents, with siblings, right? Any relationship you have, right? With coworkers, there's that too, or any business partner. So whatever you do, if you're not telling the truth today, then you better start, right? Because then what is the consequences of not telling the truth? What is the consequences? And I want to challenge you guys today, and this shouldn't be a challenge to you if you've been following me. If you know where I come from, it's all about the truth, right? So what are the challenges to someone if they don't tell the truth? And if they continue to spread lies, right? So, and it's one lie on top of the other, on top of the other, and it's going to be a compilation of lies that is going to later or sooner come hit them. It's going to hit them, and they're going to hit this huge wall that no one's going to tear down but themselves. Okay, no one's going to be able to do that, because that's upon your own consequences. If you are this individual that has been telling lies and you have not been telling the truth, when you communicate, then there are consequences. And these consequences, remember what I said last week, consequences of bad consequences are karma or karmic, right? It is the karma that will catch up to the person. And if they are not honest in their communication, this is the root cause, right? If when you are not honest, when you are lying, in fact, in any communication, whether that's just a small lie or a big lie, and you're doing with negative intent or malicious intent, any negative intent that is in there, then that is going to catch up to you as in the consequences, which is karma. Okay. So, and this is not going to help you on your spiritual journeys. This is not going to help you on anything. Even if you're not on a spiritual journey, perhaps you're trying to find a job, or perhaps you're in a job and something has been justly for you, right? It has not been justified for you. And maybe you haven't been recognized, but you've been doing everything so, greatly. No one's been recognizing you because why? The communication is not there, and someone is not acknowledging you. So when they are not acknowledging you, that is a form of communication, right? The gesture is not there. To be honest, that I can acknowledge that this person, John Doe or so, did this and this, and it helped the company, right? It helped the business, or it helped the situation. So if you're not getting acknowledgement or recognition, that is a way of communication. That is a form of communication that is not being given out or honest with you. It is not in their integrity, right? So therefore, what do? You get a little bit angry. You get, you feel like you have not been validated, and you're also feeling as if there are some people are lying when it is also implied that they don't care, right? It's implied that they don't give a hoot, that they don't care that you are doing well, that you've done this and this and this and helped, right? So then what you want to do is honestly communicate. There are some people in this world and that we need to change. And these are the people who are not honestly communicating. Um, Now, if you're like a Robin Hood, right, and you're stealing from the rich and you're giving to the poor, that is an honest way to help people, but in a different way, right? So he's stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, right? So the question is then, is that correct? So when you are doing things, and it depends on, again, the intention. What is your intention as well? Okay. So honest communication is the key to not having issues with your relationships, especially because without communication, we cannot have relationships, right? SV joins us. Warm blessings, SV. Scorpio is here with us. Thank you for being in. And there are some people watching right now, but maybe are not subscribed. So I want you guys to help me and help this channel grow with helping me to subscribe. It's not going to hurt you, right? If you guys like my videos and content and all that good stuff, please go out to click on the bell so that you can get the notification. But go out there and subscribe, because this stuff is some very important things that we need to talk about, right? Ready cohort says 100, Jujuchi 100, warm blessings, ready. And that, yes, I agree. So if you guys have any, and Ginseng is here as well, warm blessings, Ginseng. Scorpio says, I'm a very honest person. I can hardly lie. I see no points of it. Yes. So there is no point of lying, especially when you are trying to give facts, when you are trying to really show the world that you are honest, right? You can show the world, you can show yourself, but you are ultimately showing to God himself, right? To the universe that you are an honest person, and with your intentions of honesty and to do good for people. Now, if you're trying to do good for people, but you are not honest and you are telling some lies, right? For whatever reason, the root cause, it goes back to the root cause of negativity, that there's this little voice that told you, hey, go lie about this because no one's going to know, only you will know. Hey, go do this, go say this. And so that it can benefit you and your interest more, right? It can get you followers. It could get, do this, it could do that. But the thing is that it only lasts a short term or for a certain amount of time. And at the end of the day, when we get to the bottom line, it's going to bite you back like crazy. Okay. Because I have seen people, and I know people, right, that has going through so many clients, right, for the last 10 plus years. I can tell you guys right now that karma is not going to be easy to relieve, especially when you have a ton of lies upon lies and lies in your life, whether it's to one person or to multiple people. Okay. Ready cohort says, yeah, like those relatives, people who do weird stuff to ruin other people's lives. God sees all that these liars do. Yeah, honesty is key. I definitely agree. So honesty is the key. It is the best policy. Quote by Edwin Sandy, and then later by Ben Franklin. But I'd like to put that quote out there because that is very true. And it is the best policy. Why? In my eyes as a shaman, if you are not putting honesty in your day, in your talks, in your communication, in anything that you do, right, then later on will come the consequences if you don't do that. And those are going to be your karmic consequences. Okay. I'm feeling a negative energy right now from someone. I can feel that. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to have to clear some stuff here, guys. Okay. So I have my good ringer here. All right. Take a deep breath with me if you guys are on right now. If you guys are live with me, type down below Juju Qhi. If you feel that my videos and all that I do are helping you, are benefiting you in some way or another, if I have been out here for the last 10 plus years and you've been following me for a long time, but haven't spoken up, I want you guys to not be afraid to speak up and speak your minds. If you guys have a question or a concern of any kind, I am here and ready to respond to your concern without looking through a book. Okay? It's right here in the top hat here. So I want you guys to be confident if you guys are not yet confident. And I want you guys to go out there with a good intention. And also with your good intention, add on to that good actions, okay? Benevolent actions. Actions of honesty, actions of integrity. Because at the end of the day, you do not want karmic cycle, the karmic cycle to keep revolving. And I'm going to speak to my Hmong audience here. Nếu nó bé thả cho cái ổn định định từ nơi tu kinh là do hai cho lu là do tự do nên chỉ hai lu là do tiền nên ở ý giả sư nên chỉ ý giả là do hai tên là lu là do tiền anh chia lên từ sư nên ở khỏi giả có do nơi chân khỏi giả có nơi chủ từ nơi tu kinh do khó chỉ chân chỉ chủ là khó nói do khó do ở chỗ này bông cá là do tiền xỉa cá xỉa kế do nên mua khoan nên khoai dài nên有我都能讲认真在给认真呢要一个给正正很的话那路能要在给认真去摸那路能有不做那路能了要有摸那叫丁能我其中都内在内我给认真了也有摸丁能其中要投了其实内但是看到去我的家vì hai tiền do này yang gia yang chân lỡ nên hai khó từ yang do khó chân lỡ khó giả nên hai nên yang tàu ua lỡ thế nên yang tàu bỏ lỡ thế khó giả nên nên nó ua nên yang do một trâu khó rong sư nên nó giả nên hai nên cho lù nên chỉ mua cái đà nhớ rồi hổ thì khó nói do ít khó kế đỡ nên tụi khen nên cho tàu là do tiền mù tàu cho kế còn nữ nhanh nhanh dần dần còn nữ mù hú hú thế đó ý cho tín năng do cho tín năng rồng lỡ chờ ô rồng ta ra là lỡ chỉ tàu rồng vì lý trả vì thọ lỡ ô rồng lỡ chỉ cho tín năng ô chỉ rồng cho ô chỉ rồng ná giờ thì lỡ xa là nhớ lỡ cho kế là chỉ cái tàu lỡ cho kế tu tín năng rồng nó cho kế giờ tu chỉ rồng yếu là chỉ cái tàu tu rồng cho kế chỉ bù nữa mua ô cái tàu cho kế rồng vì hai tiền nữa mua kế khí nếu mua cái cho nhỏ là nữ tu kinh nếu mua ít cho tên mình là nữ tu kinh thì chỉ bêm lòng sư bêm lòng sai sáu từ lên từ thì là hai họ chân họ chủ khó mua qua cho họ lời chẳng cho lù khó nói gì ít khó niềm lòng cái tàu niềm chia cái tàu thiệt giờ nếu nó cũng có hai chỗ này cho lên số tu sai của đại video nó từ tu lo tu dầu là ship bằng tu lo là ship bằng cho lên số tu li lâu giờ nhớ thọ bài bên này giờ chỉ hai mong sư hai năng lỡ hai năng hai mi cả thia ma shua là ship bằng nếu nó cũng hai cho cái thà cho cái hai tia nhớ từ lúc hậu bầu tư lúc hậu bầu từ thế thì do lúc hậu bầu chủ sĩ ấy bé thế thì chỉ sĩ hậu hai lúc chỉ sĩ hậu là do để hai lúc này nó mua cho cái chủ nhà hậu lần đầu lúc hậu bầu nó do lúc hậu bầu thầu ý tu tín năng chỉ hai khó chân lợ ít tu tin này mua kế đa lợ lời họ mua cho lù dân lợ thầu lớn dân dọn dân lù nó giờ ít khó dọn trai kế dọn trai đỡ lợ tu khen nữa chỉ là lỡ tu liแต่ชินlỡ tu khen sư giờ thầu lỡ hai cho lù chúa nó lời cho lù dân nó chỉ ít cho lù nó lỡ muốn dân lò ni trong đi cho kế đa mua đàn tàu chỉ đa lửa lửa phở lửa cha lửa thì khó nó ni ít khó kế ni yo h tàu chỉ mà nó ni on thua tờ tan thọ mua ít nu ni on thua tờ tan thớ thì khó nó chỉ do ít khó thì kiến gian dành cái chân đờ nữ tu khen chỉ chịu sĩ vì linh tớ hậu nữ luôn nâng thì lý mua cho cái chỉ sĩ hậu sinh đó nhận được gì nữ tin cái nữ tu nữ kỳ lời do cho sinh ra nên nó ít sự nó sĩ lưu hậu sĩ chế thì khó nó chế bé thì tu tin hành nó ý thì nó cho chỉ tu ó thì nó in sót sự bé thì nó ít tu tin hành khôi đa lo lợ khôi dẫn lù lo lợ nó thiết lý comfortable nó thiết lý rong dẫn lù thiết rong đa rong tao xài là cũng mua thiết thì cho lù nó cũng khó khăn cho này số lần số tu giờ cho nó cho lâu này tu bao lợ lo thế rồi này là đó lòng của đùa thiết vì hai tia cho cái nó ya cho cái chính gian dành hậu bê luôn nè ô tô nhiệt chỉ tu nhỏ tờ tả ô tô cái phong cái dư tờ ô tô nên nó cái chỉ chỉ hậu sinh đời niên đời chín người nó tu nó kỹ là yon đời cho san đấu thay tao hai tia tu nên nó cousin nhỏ cho cousin cho relatives cho tin nên change gì có chỉ需好大你的母我也本人了被下dia本人OK vì hạ dia lớn nhẹ我tí giả li nên nó tụi tin nên đỡ là tụi tin nên đỡ mù của chỉ mù hai chỉ cho đỡ là我tí giả li nữ đó họ lớn nhẹ nữ răng đỡ vậyแต่ชีนู้นไปหายใจเก่งจังจังvìหาเตียถก็หายรุ่นเจ้าจังจังเลยเจอหาเตียนมูtu chính ra chínhจังพันขนอเท่าเลยนึมูตาขนอเท่ามูดัวขนเตอมูดก้าหายดัวจะเกด้านึดก้ามูด้าจอนใช้สตือย้อนเดินนึตุเข่งแต่ชียมูอีนูตือเจอเจเจอเดเจอชายเจอเดล้อยิ่งยมูเขาเกชื่อชียาเขาเชงชับเลยเดินนึตุเข่งเนอะเนี่ยเนาะthì khó nó bé hạt tiền từ lúc hậu bầu có yếu mù còn đòn gì do khó tranh chấp là do yếu tụi do ít tụi nên hai cho lu còn gian dần hai cho lu có tranh hai cho lu có nữ cũng mua tiền ok chỉ do mua tiền sau đó có tụi khen do tiền tụi tin nên cho tin nên người nhẹ đa là người nhẹ hai luôn rắn nó giờ tiền hai chỉ tàu một cho lúc hậu bầu thì chỉ sủ hai vì hai tiền có bố cho in đá sư có chỉ bố ta thì có chúa yếu chủ hai tiền có bố cho in đá sư cũng chỉ bố ta thì chỉ cũng bố cho in đá sư là chỉ có thể thấy tụi mình đang dần nhỏ vì hai tiền có ô là thế rồi có chỗ ô cho có chỗ ô in đá số một đó sư là những một sư có chỉ bỏ in đá đó này nhở có chỉ bỏ in đá mù sư có chỉ bỏ in đá đó thì họ khó nói họ kể và có chỉ bỏ cho ít họ là ít phần đó sư có chỉ bỏ cho bỏ là ít bỏ percent được cho phần được họ có hại thì là họ có và rồi họ có quan được chính là gần được tuân được kinh được niệm được gì được cứ đi phong như nên cha toàn đây ta bị toàn được hại nhở là có nên nó nhớ chủ hai thì có bố chỉ khó nó sư có chỉ bố đó ok thì có yếu tố hai lý nó có thể lý tụi mình gian chính có thể lý honest nhở có thể lý hai khó tranh lợi họ giờ có hai thì có bố cho nhà cho cha lấy có bố được khó nó lý nó là gì khó nó nếu cứ dùng đi có thấy tụi mình chỉ gian chính lợi lấy hết tụi mình đa thiên dẫn lũ được có tụi khen Why do people lie, right? Why do people continue to lie, or why do they not have integrity? There is something in regards to the trauma in themselves that they maybe were lied to at one point, or maybe they were that person that were lying and started lying because they saw someone else do it and they thought it was fine. Do not follow anyone that lies, right? Otherwise, you will start to also create that karmic cycle for yourself. So if you've lied, go and try to find some help to release your karma and start telling the truth today. All right. You guys will start to all see when someone tells the truth, it will show. You will feel it and you will not even question, is she correct? Or what she's saying doesn't make that much sense. So there's something there that you will question. Okay. Now, if there's someone, right, that is influencing you to lie, or they have lied to you and now you thought that that lie was true and now you're lying with them, but you didn't know that the person was lying in the first place, then you better find out the truth. Otherwise, then you're going to be right in that rut and going in a circle with the person that is lying to you, which you had not found and did your due diligence to find out the truth. So, cú hải này nó nên muốn thiệt có tàu có mình có chân có chủ có yo nên nó yo ba tàu có này dân so ya so cha yo cho cái dân dân, okay? Có nói yo ba cái tàu này thầu này nhớ hồi này nó khu khu thầu này cho ít tu xin gửi lấy ít tu lòng đầu sư lấy lòng cầu sư lấy yo nên muốn uo ít luôn nâng nên thế li bảo cho cái dân dân yo thầu nên dân dân lỡ nên những chuyện trái lên từ nên những chuyện trái lên từ yo hai nên bộ nó li vì hai tiệt họ chịu tàu có mãi cái trái nhớ cho họ luôn tiệt tên tiền thu nó đợi tin năng chỉ hay cho có mãi lo sâuแต่chỉ hay cho có mãi lon đợi luôn thu lon nữa. Okay, so today that's what I want to say. I want to say be honest, because there's the universe up there and they can see you and they know that you are not honest. Maybe you can get away with it for a while, but when it comes, when it rains, it will pour. That is somebody else's quote. Okay, I don't know who it is, but when it rains, it will pour. And it will not be pretty. Anna Moore says, Juju Qhia, warm blessings to those that are commenting and are reacting and being active with me on this live chat. You guys know me. If this is your first time, know that Juju Qhia means good luck energy. Okay, so good luck energy to all of you guys today on the Spring Friday. No matter what I talk about, I want you guys to read between the lines too, okay? Read between the lines of what I'm talking about, and also to get it, to be conscious to it. Just like as if you were to go somewhere and go read a book, read between the lines of what the book is saying, and then you'll get it even greater. Anybody that you are influenced by, that you go to their social media page or whatever, YouTube channel, whatever, if you are following them in some way or some form, always read between the line. If the person is authentic, you will know right away. You won't even have a question, right? If the person is not authentic and they're kind of guessing and saying certain things and they don't know it to the root, okay? And they didn't say that they didn't know it to the root, right? They said that they kind of pose that they know everything. Then you better question yourself or question the person, right? Go ahead and question the person to the root cause so that you guys can get an answer. If they don't know to the root cause, they need to say, I'm sorry, I only know up to this point, right? So they got to be honest with themselves. How does one not lie? Julian Yang. So if that's a question to you, Julian, then I think it's more like practice honesty. Honesty is what is true to you, right? what is true to you, that's all you say. But if you don't know something to a certain point or degree, then you got to say, I know this and this, but I don't know about this part, so you got to divide that and decipher that, right, Julian? I'm thinking that that's what your question is asking. How does one not lie? So not lying is tell the truth, tell it like it is, right? Don't beat around the bush. Be authentic to yourself, meaning be honest with yourself, have integrity with yourself. Show that kindness that you want other people to show to you, right? Show that part where you don't want to copy other people, you want to be original. So show that. Dralia says it's common sense. And Julia, you make me laugh. Okay, so Scorpio says, I stopped lying because of life experiences. I learned to take action now versus ignoring it, and I get a buildup. So Julian, there you go. A couple of answers for you as well, along with the one I just gave. Lying is not the key, guys. The key is really honesty and integrity, okay? Because how does lying get you anywhere? I don't know. I don't think it does. It has shown throughout history. And I love that someone says Among Us. Okay. Sussy Studios is Among Us. Loving that. Warm blessings, guys. But I think I beat this topic today. And I'm going to just do and take some questions. If you guys want one card pulls for free, that's fine. If you guys want to donate, that's great. I'll be very grateful and give all gratitude of warm blessings for those of you that are really feeling it in the heart and that you guys are donating to the channel to help me grow as much as I can. And if you guys want to help share this on Facebook, on whatever groups that you guys are in, awakening groups, shaman groups, whatever it is, please go out and do so if you guys feel it is relevant to share to those people that are in the groups, because they need, and I already know this, they need this. They need to hear that they need us to be more honest, whoever it is, okay? And that people need to also be less on their ego. And I'll have the ego talk another day, but because I don't have time. But the root cause to bad or negative communication is not being honest. Why? It goes back, it goes even lower than that part, right? Or even deeper into that root of not being honest. It is also listening to the negativity that tells the person, hey, I can lie and get away with it. And people will follow me and people will do this for me and I can get away with it still. And he will never know or she will never know. Guess, but don't. Think twice, right? If you're thinking twice, then you know it is incorrect to do that. All right. And that has also what leads you there to that voice, to hear that voice, is also your ego to lie. And you think that you can get away with it because you may have gone away with it once or twice. But I'll tell you that there's only a limited time, a limited amount, okay, for you to get away with it. Reddy says, I am glad to have finally been able to be on your live because I've been to other shamans, seen other shamans, and there are a few in particular that I feel are not correct in their info. Dominic 88 says, if you tell the truth, you won't have to remember anything, by Mark Twain. You got it, Dominic. If you tell the truth, you won't have to remember anything. And you won't have to open a book to try to figure out what the answer is too, or pull up for where you got it from, because you told the truth about what you know. And that's all you know, right? No more, no less. And perhaps later on, if you know something more, then you can quote it from someone that, hey, I got it from this person, right? And that's not going to be a problem because then you gave credit, like I said, right? Okay, so take a deep breath. I'm just going to clear from Juju Chi for the weekend and everyone that is on. Whether the good, the bad, or the ugly, I don't care. Because what matters is what the universe sees. And what the universe sees, some people who has the gifts will be able to see as well. Okay, in all honesty. Take a deep breath, guys, and here we go. Deep breath. Deep breath. In through the nose and out the mouth, like Master Shaman Chi says. Other people can say that too. Deep breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. All right. Time for work of the universe. If you guys know me on, and you're following me on my Facebook page, Master Palai Chi or Folly the Healing. If you guys are on Folly the Healing page on my other page, it's inactive right now for the time being. So you want to go on to Master Shaman Palai Chi, psychic medium, spiritual energy healer, to follow me there. And also help subscribe to the channel. Scorpio says, is this why I don't dream? Scorpio, are you referring to telling lies or telling the truth? All right. So if I don't have anybody that wants to get a free 1-card pull, if you guys do want, please go out there and on the chat and type it down that you would like to have a 1-card pull. If you don't, that's fine. If you want to donate, you see my PayPal down there or on the side on the chat. And it's out there if you guys want to scroll up on your chats. Oh, so Scorpio says, is this why I don't dream, for telling the truth? Scorpio, so yes, actually that's part of it. Not all of it, but that's part of it. If you are not having a lot of dreams and you're not really remembering your dreams, that means your dreams are not of that much of an importance to you at this time in your life or at the moment in your life. If you are telling the truth, that also means that it's helping you, so you don't really need to have this sort of dream that the spirits of your soul are having to need to go out anywhere to check on anything about at the moment in time. But there's also other criterion that goes with the not dreaming as well. And that's something that if you want to do a free consultation, we can do that, or a reading, then that's what we'll get more into in regards to you not dreaming. Okay, there's more that comes with that, but that's telling you the truth is one thing. Not dreaming can be good or bad. Okay, so depending on what it is, that's something personal to the person. Okay. Mina Yang says, 1-card pull, please. Warm blessings, Mina. Thanks for commenting. So whether you are benefiting from this or not, that's upon your discretion. But I'm out here to do good and to do a benevolence to everyone, and the universe can see. I want everybody to start to be more kind to each other, to be honest with each other. And when you are, then there is no problems. When you have integrity, there is no problems. There's no communication problems whatsoever, unless the person really wants you to lie, right? So Mina, 1-card pull for Mina. Here we go. All right, so Mina. Okay, so Mina, I got this card for you. It's actually a very good card. It's a card that tells me at this point in moment in time that you are headed towards doing good. You're headed towards something of finding your passion again, of finding who you really are again. And there has been sort of like an off energy in the last maybe 2 months or so that I'm seeing, but this card tells me that you're on the right track. Okay, Mina, if that makes sense for you, go ahead and put a juju chi and heart and stars. I love heart and stars, guys, because heart is here with you, right? This is your soul, and stars is out there in the universe is where you came from. All right, your birthplace. So as your soul's birthplace. So heart and stars is Master Shaman Palai Chi's favorites. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for donating. And here we will pull a card. And let me just check quick. I know you are honest with me, Scorpio, and you have been. But I just need to check to confirm. Okay, so one card pull, Scorpio, thank you so much. And with all gratitude for your donation to Master Shaman Palai Chi channel. Here we go with the one card pull. And this is for Scorpio. Scorpio, I hope you are listening. Scorpio, this is for you. And please spread the word of Fali Thi healing. Fali Thi was derived, if you guys haven't gone onto my channel yet, Fali Thi, the word Fali Thi was derived from Fati Huatai Du, okay? And there's more to that name, but I will say this at this time. I will say just that. All right, so Scorpio, here we go. One card pull. Scorpio, are you sure you want one card or three? Because I can give you three. Ready cohort says, as I'm waiting for Scorpio to let me know, Master Shaman Palaichi, I saw that another shaman had stated that Falithi is a religion. Okay, so hold up. Okay, before I do Scorpio, I want to, okay, Scorpio, I want to do the three cards for you. I'm going to come back to that question. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to finish your reading first because you are very important as well. So Scorpio, pulling up three cards for you, okay? Here we go. I got two in my hand so far. Gosh, I can't get that card. Why? I don't know. Okay, here we go. So Scorpio, you got some good cards. There's one card here that you are on a transformative journey. Okay, transformative journey coming your way, especially in regards to career area, relationship area, relationship with the self, relationship with family. But in regards to your career area, things are going kind of good there. Things are not, you know, to the best maximum, but you're doing pretty well there in your career area. Your relationship area will need some working at it, Scorpio, but you are at a point in your life right now that there needs to be some kind of a change or some kind of a moving towards or moving forward in. And I think that you are doing that, but it's been very difficult for you to do that, Scorpio. If this is making sense for you so far, let me know. I just want to know if I'm on the right track, guys. So anyways, Scorpio, I feel that your inner child or inner you has been struggling to move past this relationship or relationship area, whether that's with family or partnership, okay? And this is also has to do a ton with your spirituality, Scorpio. Your spirituality moving forward has been tough. And I know that you're trying to stay more on the bright side of things, but I definitely would say that you are one that would be in for a need for some healing. And this is more deeper inner work that you'll need to do, especially in the past traumas that you've been through on relationship. Okay. The other thing I want to say is Scorpio says, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, and then Scorpio, one last thing here is that I think that you've been trying to keep up on your health and wellness. So it's at a positive on a 0 to 10, you're at a positive 6, 7, and you've been doing pretty well there. I think you've been liking it some. So eating better, getting better nutrition, treating yourself better, treating others a little bit better as well. Even though there's trauma there in the relationship, your heart is still now in a transformative state. Okay, in a transformative state. So Scorpio, that's your 3-card pull. All right, because Scorpio paid, and he or well, I think can't say he, but and they donated. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to Ready Cohort's message. Okay, and then I have to get off here. I'll pull a card for the weekend for everybody. Oh, and then Mina Yang says, Juju Chi with a heart. That is so true on her 1-card pull. So thanks for the free reading. Warm blessings, Mina. And I'm glad that you are on today. Thank you so much for being on and supporting the channel as well. And it was good doing that 1-card reading for you, 1-card pull. You guys remember to help share this on your Facebook page or whatever group you're in that really needs it for other people to really see authenticity and what does that look like, or just hearing this conversation today that we had. Okay, in Hmong and in English. Okay, so to answer Ready Cohort's question, I'm just wondering, is Fati, so F-A-T-H-I, a religion? And then she also had stated, I feel that other shaman takes copies, info, and vocabulary from other better shamans, and it's sad people don't see that and how mixed up her info is. Ooh, okay, I don't want to get to that area. But yes, please read between the lines if you're following other shamans. I cannot say yes or no to certain things, but I can say this because Ready Cohort has stated here that Master Shaman Palai Chi, I saw that another shaman had stated that Fati is a religion. So I want to correct that for you guys, all right? Because Fati is part of the name of Fati Huotaindu, okay? And there's more to that name. And then also my business name, Faliti, is also very similar to that name. And it is also very within the name of the name, okay? So just understand that it was derived from there. But to answer the question, Fati, is Fati a religion? No, Fati is not a religion. Look into my eyes and understand me now. Fati is not a religion. The only way it may become a religion is somebody says it is a religion, right? Or gets followers to follow them, and maybe has the intention of getting followers to follow them, so they say it's a religion. I'll tell you guys right now that Fati Huotai Du is not a religion. It is a spirituality. It is of your own spiritual experience. It is also it is also a vast slew, right? Spirit guide. Just like if you were to be talking to like Archangel Michael or someone even higher than that, right? Archangel Metatron. So many different types of their entities and gods and goddesses and spirit guides that come in and help us. And Fati Huotaindu is one of the higher ones up there. It is not a religion. And I say it, okay? It is not a he. It is not a she. It is not a religion. It is a spirituality. Anything shamanism, anything that has to do with spirits and energy is not a religion. Get that straight. If this makes sense to some people that are listening right now, I see 9 people on, only a few are commenting. But if this makes sense to some of you guys, please comment in the chat and interact with me. I'm going to be heading out right now, but I want to tell you guys that if anybody says that something of shamanism or a deity or anything is a religion, it only becomes a religion. So it's all spiritual. It only becomes a religion if there is a person preaching that it is. Do you get it? Mankind is the one that makes up these religions. Spiritually and with a spirit guidance, those are not religions. They're not telling you to believe in what they say or to do what they do, to do what they say. They are merely offering you the option to remedy what you need to get remedied, right? What your problem is. They're here to help you with problems. Simple and easy to understand. All right. It says, ready cohort says, thank you for this with exclamation mark. There are so many shamans out there right now that are spreading false info and using names left and right as if they know that. If I feel that, I feel bad for the newbies or naive ones who follow those shamans. SB says, agree with Huotai Fati Du existing, but only becomes a religion if a person makes it so. Yes, SB. It's only if a person makes it so, and then they get followers. But you guys, remember this. If you are going to go follow a religion that someone preaches that they know, Fati, Huotai Du, right? I want you guys to question it even deeper. Where did you get that name from? How did you get that name? And what does that name really mean? Okay. I can explain it, but I will not today. Because I know that others are watching and they will utilize my explanation for their own. So I will stop here. That's why it just gets to me every time I see this. Scorpio says a spiritual journey is a discovery of oneself. True. That's why Fati Huataintu, it can be a area just like, let's say, Ganesh, Lord Shiva, Archangel Michael, all the archangel or guardian angels out there with various vast names that some of you may not even know, and even some shamans won't even know. And they're just taking from other people's names and then saying it's their own, or saying that they had this experience. They may have had that true experience, but then they still yet don't know the root of that experience. I also want to say that I'm going to be pulling, I think I've been beating this subject today, because I really want you guys to be instilled with the truth in your heads so that you guys don't start off already in a hiccup state, right? If you're on a spiritual journey, you guys don't start off with false information that's going to lead you to a hiccup state. And then now you are going to have to turn around and then say, okay, especially with the Fati word of that being a religion or that being a something else, right? You guys want to know what the truth is, and you guys have to follow and seek that truth. Meditate. I cannot say that anymore. Meditate, 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 so that you can see the truth for yourself, not even with me telling you, but so that you can distinguish for yourself, hey, is Fati really a religion? You know, question mark. No, it's not a religion. It's a spirituality. It's your own experience. And that God, entity, whatever, has come to give you that experience so that you can believe in your own spirituality, so that you can believe it, not anybody else that you preach it to, but you yourself. Card for the weekend. Ooh, this is the card for the weekend. All right. So card for the weekend is all of you, Juju Chi, good luck energy, to bring goodness and good luck and the benevolent energies of the universe to come to us in this time and the moments that we will have in the next couple of days and the next couple of weeks to months to years. But this card is pulled for the weekend. It is with love and energy. And I'll say this in Hmong as well. It's a gelu, nyan got to king. Got to got men, got to got ching. Nhớ có tổ chỉ tao mình chỉ tao tranh như chỉ hay ít khó tranh đã có khen có đa có tổ khen cho cái khi và nhớ cho cái chỉ tụ chỉ tia đã có tổ có nhiều khó tranh. That is some words that I'm getting in right now as I'm downloading these words. In the English version, love yourself enough, please, and don't lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, you're also lying to others. When you lie to others, you're also lying to yourself. Find it in your heart to bring kindness, honesty, and dear integrity. Do as what you say, and say as what you did. You must take it more seriously in the next coming weeks. The card for the weekend is self-love with honesty. It is the mother of love that flows to the father of honesty. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I have to get going. Warm blessings. And take a deep breath. Juju Chi. Same time. Now to all my viewers, good, bad, or the ugly. I don't know. I don't care. It's everybody that needs to be kinder. It's not just the good. It's also the bad and the ugly as well. And whatever category that you put yourself into, it doesn't matter. What matters is you sustain yourself this lifetime to become a more benevolent person that is honest with yourself first, and other people will then start seeing your honesty, your integrity, and they will come. All right? Warm blessings. And here we go. Deep breath for me, everyone. All right. Have a good weekend. Warm blessings.